We are going to go over Part A of Choosing Outcomes and Accommodations for Children, also known as COACH. Part A includes the family interview, additional learning outcomes, and general supports for our target student. Our target student today is Candy, who is a very happy student who enjoys being around her friends and family. She's in the 4th grade and is 9 years old. Candy is eligible for special education under the disability of autism. Candy's parents are very proactive in her education and planning for her future. Step 1 is the family interview. The purpose of the family interview is to assist the family in identifying a couple of high-priority learning outcomes to be included in their child's educational plan. The preparation checklist purpose is to help ensure that the team will have a productive experience using COACH. First, the family and Candy's COACH team are reminded of the process and steps involved in COACH. Candy's family is then introduced to the valued life outcomes. The family will review each outcome they would like to discuss. Candy's family decided to discuss and answer questions regarding Candy's meaningful relationships and safety and health. The family also discussed Candy's meaningful activities and then rated the importance for each valued life outcome. For safety and health, the family rated a 4, for home and now a 2, meaningful relationships a 4, control over personal choices a 3, and meaningful activities a 4. Next, the family chose the 4 most important curriculum areas. The purpose of this is to familiarize the family to the 9 curriculum areas, for them to pick 4 and their corresponding learning outcomes. Candy's family chose communication, socialization, personal management, and applied academics. Next, the family reviews the learning outcomes for each of the 4 chosen curriculum areas. For the first 2 that Candy's family chose, communication and socialization, their parents read through each learning outcome and rank Candy as either emerging, partial, or skillful in each of the learning outcomes. The family also decides if that is a skill that needs to be worked on this year, and the family does this for each of the 4 curriculum areas that the family chose. Once the family has marked each learning outcome as either emerging, partial, or skillful, the family then picks the most important 4 from each curriculum area. The family ranks each 4, 1 through 4, in order of importance. For example, in applied academic, Candy's family chose using writing and drawing skills as priority number 1. Next, the family writes all of the learning outcomes down. The family then has to narrow the previous list to just 6 learning outcomes. The top 6 learning outcomes are ranked and checked for each valued life outcome they fit into. Then each of the 6 learning outcomes are either determined as needing to be included in the IEP as a goal or learning outcome for being primarily a home responsibility. Candy's family chose writing letters or words as an IEP goal and sustaining communication as an IEP goal. In this section, you can see how Candy's learning outcomes apply to the general education classroom. The purpose of this section is to ensure that all students with disabilities have access to appropriate general education content that is available to students without disabilities. For example, in language arts, science, and social studies, Candy will participate in a multi-level same content participation, and in math, she will participate through the same grade level expectations. The same section, but a new page, the team will discuss the primary participation option, which include Candy having the same grade level expectation, Candy having multi-level curriculum, which is the same content, only at a different instructional level, multi-level curriculum of different content and different instructional level, or curriculum overlapping, which is a different curriculum area and a differing instructional level. For example, in physical education, Candy will participate through multi-level different content and can participate with modified expectations for physical education. For health, art, and music, Candy will participate through multi-level same content participation. The last section of Part A of COACH are the general supports. These are designed to determine and document general supports that are necessary for the student to gain access to or participate in school. For example, Candy's family and her COACH team checked that Candy will need time limits extended or waived for a general support. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my overview for COACH Part A.